Hey everyone, welcome back. So Crumbl cookies just came to my city of Burlington, and I thought I would give them a try. So this is what it comes in. This is the box of 4. Each cookie, by the way, was $3.89. It's pretty expensive for cookies, but anyways, this is the key lime pie cookie. This is the standard chocolate chip cookie. This is the cinnamon twist cookie, I believe they call it. And this one is the Buckeye cookie. Just as a reminder, guys, this is not sponsored at all. Will be a completely honest review. And I think the point of this video will not be testing anything per se, but I will be assessing if the cookie is worth $3.89 on 3 different factors. Okay, if it actually crumbles like it's supposed to, I guess. If it's, I don't know, some people don't like this word, but moist, right? You know, if it's got some water. I don't want a dry cookie. 3, obviously, general taste. If it tastes good, if it tastes like it should. But mostly just if it tastes. I guess last, with everything into consideration, if I just think it's overall worth it, which it's probably going to be one of those things where I definitely think that the flavor is there and everything else about the cookie is there, but I don't think it's worth the price. But we'll see. We'll see. I know that some people in Burlington here, they waited outside of the shop on the first day that it opened, and they formed a line around the block just to get their hands on these TikTok cookies, or I think they came from TikTok. I thought that was crazy, but a lot of people then posted on Facebook, it's worth it, so here we are. Gonna give it a try and see if it's actually worth it. I'll tell you what though, the smell inside of the store was phenomenal. The one that I smelled and the one that I had to get because of the smell was this one, the cinnamon swirl, cinnamon twist, whatever it is. I could just smell cinnamon once I walked in. Yeah. So it seems to be very, well, not really crumbly. I wouldn't use the word crumbly. I think it's, okay, this one's gonna be crumbly. This one's more of a shortbread. That one's definitely really soft. Yeah, that. Okay, all right. So yeah, that one definitely crumbled. This one I'm going to cut in. Interesting. This one's like a mixture of the two, but more or less shortbread. And our last one. Okay. Okay, so I am going to try the key lime first with the little sliver that I cut off. I did it with slivers so that it wouldn't contaminate it. My family could have them without any of the flavors being ruined. So yeah. It's got an immediate coconut flavor that hits you. It's like they squirted lime in the actual cream filling, or cream layer on top. It's pretty good. Very like islandy kind of flavor, and you could definitely taste the sugar in the sugar cookie. Very buttery too, and it is crumbling in my hand. So even with it being kind of soft, it's a Crumbl cookie, I guess. I rate the flavor in an unbiased way because I'm not really a key lime person. Maybe out of 10, 10 being the best. Like a 6. Let's see, Crumbl, definitely crumbled. Moist, very moist. Yeah, I would say that one, for me, I probably would not get it again, but I could see how some people would think it's worth the money. gonna try the chocolate chip one. It's got a pretty weak flavor profile. I mean, it's just chocolate and bread, but nothing spectacular here. It's just very generic. And definitely the driest of the four, visually and probably taste-wise as well. Pretty good taste. A little doughy. Kind of tastes like cookie dough if it was fully cooked. That sounded dumb. But yeah, it crumbles. It's got some good water content. I would rate it like, yeah, maybe a 6 again. Yeah, it's not bad. The cinnamon one. Okay, so far, cinnamon one, best flavor. I'm a little biased because this is the one that I smelled when I was actually in the store. And it's got like a nice maple syrup kind of smell, flavor. And the cinnamon, it's not put on too strong. It's just right. Crumbles, fairly moist, or sorry, there in water content. And yeah, this is an 8. Now it's time for the bullseye one, as they call it. I think that was what it was. Oh, whatever I said at the beginning. It's the one that my mom picked out. The key lime one was the one that my dad picked out. So, yep. Okay. That one's definitely good. That one I just decided to eat in one bite for some reason. Very strong on the peanut butter flavor. Crumbles. It's got a good moistness to it. Chocolate chips on the inside. I would say it's like chocolate chip but better. Very, very strong chocolate flavor, but overpowered ultimately by the peanut butter. Probably another 8. This one and this one are my winners. I'd probably pay for these again. The other two, not so much. All right. So I definitely don't think that Crumbl cookies is worth the hype. It's good overall, but it's not good for the price, in my opinion. Maybe I'm cheap. I was a bit rash with the key lime. The taste on that one is really good. I would actually bump that one up to about a 7.5, but not much farther than that. The best ones are the cinnamon and the chocolate, the Buckeye, as they call it. That was the name, by the way. I would say overall, they were all very, very good, but very, very rich, like full of just flavor. A little and too much at sometimes, but good overall. And at the end of the day, I probably wouldn't go back because it wasn't really worth the money for me. But I could see why other people would go back. Okay, so my mom is going to try the 4 different types of Crumbl cookies. My dad said he didn't want me to record him, so that just won't be happening. This is the cinnamon one, which my mom is slightly allergic to, but she's only getting a small sliver, so it doesn't really matter. Mom, which one do you want to try first?
Well, let's get this one done.
Get this one over with.
Get this one done. Definitely taste the maple.
Yeah, maple's very strong on that one.
And there's the cinnamon.
Okay, would you?
It's pretty good. It tastes like a sugar cookie with cinnamon and maple. It's moist.
Okay, all right, it is
It's
moist.
crunchy on the outside.
Yep. So it is crumbly. What other word could we use instead of moist? Because moist is a terrible word.
It does not crumble. This is not a crumbly cookie. Okay. It's more cake-like.
All right, and your overall rating of it, scale of 1 to 10?
Maybe a 6. This is the chocolate chip.
Okay. So
It's drier.
drier. Got it. So not as watery, I guess we could say.
It would taste better if you heat it up in a microwave for a couple of seconds. Kind of dry.
Yeah.
I'm glad they threw the chocolate chips in there, or there wouldn't be much taste.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh.
Scale of 1 to 10.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. Here goes the key lime. Key lime's already fallen apart in my hand.
Okay.
It's got a good key lime flavor. It's almost like a sugar cookie with some key lime on top. It did fall apart, so it does get its name as Crumbl.
So the wateriness of it is good.
Yeah, it is.
And crumbles. So
Mm-hmm.
and the flavors are good. You said?
Yep, flavors are good. Mm-hmm.
Scale of 1 to 10. What do you think?
About a 7. This is one I selected, and I'll be disappointed if it's not good. Peanut butter hits you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The cookie itself is dry,
Okay.
but the peanut butter and the chocolate on top, and as you see my fingers, is very moist.
And
But over all of them, it's my favorite.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
It's a bitter chocolate with peanut butter. It's crumbly. I probably would not buy it again.
So you don't think it's worth the hype?
No, I do not.
Yeah, that was my assessment as well.
I can make better at home.
I agree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is a pro baker right here, and if you guys want, I can
Yeah.
film some of the things that she makes sometimes. Really good desserts, and maybe she could even show you guys some of her recipes sometime. And Mom is a crafter. She does a lot of crafting. This is her craft table. Currently, she's working on half dog bookends, which are very interesting. She's also working on diorama projects where she cuts open a dinosaur and has a little diorama inside with like mini dinosaurs inside of a big.
Bye.
So
Bye.
bye. Thanks again, guys. Peace out. Have a good one. See ya.